We're here. Let's get started. You are right on time because it is never too late to show up for yourself. Whenever you show up, you're good. So go ahead and mute yourself if you haven't muted already. I want to be mindful of the time that we set aside here. And I see you. So let's go ahead and let's do this, right? Let's celebrate. Let's get it on in our hearts, in our body, in our minds, and on our mat. So let's go ahead and come seated. And we're just gonna rock a little bit side to side and just let whatever we're bringing to the mat be okay. Like my feet are ashy, like all kinds of things are going on. And it's so easy to feel distracted with what's happening around us. So let's go ahead and just leave the distractions, leave what's messy, just off the mat for this sacred moment that we get to be here together with. So let's sit up nice and tall as we take in an inhale. And exhale, root down even deeper. Maybe even closing the eyes, inhaling. Tuning out what's around you so you can tune into what's in you. Exhale. And just begin to look within yourself as you continue to breathe. To find yourself, seeing who you are, what you've brought to the mat today. And seeing your light wherever that exists in your body right now. We're going to inhale, swing the hands, sweep those hands, tickle the sky, reach the hands all the way up as you inhale, send the gaze up and smile because you're sending out what you want to come back to you. And on the exhale, we're going to turn over to the left and then plant the hands down, come to fingertips, lengthen through the spine here. Connect with the breath, feel into the side body. I'm already feeling it on my left side. Look at that. Inhale, come back up to center. It's the beauty about yoga. We can get to tune into our bodies. Go ahead and twist to the other side. Find out what's going on. Listen to the conversation that our body wants to have with us. Don't run from the sensations. Embrace them. Inhale. Swing the hands high up overhead. On the exhale, come to cactus arms right here. See if you can get the hands, the wrist to be right over the elbows, mindfully. Lengthen here through the body. Inhale through the heart. And on the exhale, bring the elbows together to touch. Breathe it out. We're going to inhale, open up through the heart again. Bring the elbows back a little bit more, like your heart, your light is going to beam through the chest. Inhale, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Exhale, hold it here. Opening up, inhale. Reach the hands out wide. Good. Next exhale, we're going to go ahead and round through the spine here. Bring the fingertips to touch. Good. We're going to go ahead and plant the hands down onto the mat. Turn the head to one side. And turn it to the other. Notice maybe even making some circles here. And notice how the spine rounds a little bit as you move the head around. And just begin to take control of the breath. Plant the hands down even more, round through the spine, taking control of the body, taking control of the moment by being fully present here. By choosing how you're going to respond to the breath, to the moment, to whatever is here for you. Inhale, rise up, choose, take control, rise up to the possibilities. And then exhale, surrender and receive. Good, inhale, rise up, open the possibilities. Exhale, surrender. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk the hands forward and crawl the hands all the way up till you end up on the hands and the knees. Full breath in. Detoxing breath out the mouth. Lower the belly, lift the hips high. Take your cat here, chin to chest, round, push away, create some space for yourself. Exhale, breathe it out. Great. We're going to inhale, send the right hand high, twisting out towards the right side. Firmly press into the left hand, reach out to the right hand on that inhale. Good. As you push into the left hand, send the hips back to the heels and plant the right hand down. Inhaling, rising back up to tabletop. Exhale, releasing the breath. Inhale, left hand sweeps up towards sky. Really reaching up. Feel into the body. Good. Awesome. Push into the right hand, send the hips back, plant left hand down, child's pose. Inhale, roll up to tabletop. Exhale. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, hips back to heels. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale. Inhale, left hand high. You see where we're going, right? Exhale, push back, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, reset. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, hips go back. Press hands down. Inhale, roll up to a flowing table. Top right here, knees float off the mat. Beautiful. Lower the knees down. Inhale, left hand goes high. Really reaching up. Exhale, push back the hips. Inhale, roll up, floating tabletop right here, knees high. That's what I'm talking about. Connect with the breath. Inhale, knees are floating, right hand high. Beautiful. Exhale, straighten out the legs. Send the hips back. Inhale, bend the knees, flowing tabletop right here. All right, inhale, left hand high. Beautiful. Exhale, straighten out the legs. Good. Lower the left hand, down, floating tabletop. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, straighten out the legs and hold. Use that breath. Come on, control how you breathe. Don't let the circumstances dictate how you breathe. But choose control. Choose how you respond to this moment right here. Good. Plant the right hand down, high plank. Good. All right, bend the knee. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, push back right here. Remember to smile because life is good. Remember that. When things are tough, when things are challenging, when things are crazy, remember, life is good. Good. Plant the left hand down, come right here to plank. Push firmly into your plank, engage that core. Feel the warmth here. Find the joy here. Find the strength here. Embrace the fact that it's challenging. And you're totally, totally capable. For 2, 1, gently lower the knees. Thank goodness. Tell you, always reasons to celebrate. Lower down to the forearms right here. We're going to give the hands a bit of a break. So knees are bent. Come on. Because we're happy, we can shake that tail feather. We can wag our tail a little bit. So wag that tail. And I want you to feel into the lower back. Feel into the tension. Listen, every thought that you have literally creates a response in your body. So as you feel what's going on in your body is a reflection of what's going on in your life, of what you're thinking, what you're saying, who you are being. So let your body communicate to you right now how you are living and communicate to you what it is that you need. All right, tuck our toes. Plant those fingertips down. We're going to engage the core around the spine right here. Forearm, plank, baby. Feel the core engaged. I want you to find your enoughness. I want you to find your strength. I want you to find your capability. I want you to explore your limits, only to discover that you are truly limitless because you get to choose. Gently lower the belly down. Woo! Oh yeah. Untuck the toes. Bring those hands out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Turn the right ear down to the mat. This is an opportunity for you to reset, to surrender, to just be. Bring everything you've got to the mat right now. All right, inhale, bring the head up. Let's turn to the other cheek. Sometimes in life, we just got to turn the cheek. All right, my friend, go ahead and inhale, lift the head. We're gonna bring the hands out towards the sides, okay? Bend the elbows up right here. Inhale, float the chest up. Begin to engage the lower back, squeeze the glutes. Draw the shoulders down a little bit more. We're gonna lower the elbows down a little bit more. Smile, breathe, feel the tension. Exhale, soften, come all the way down towards the floor. Inhale, rise. This time, maybe float the hands off the mat. Press the tops of the feet down against the floor. Lower. Hands out like a T. Inhale, float up, tops of the toes, press into the floor. So much the knees come off of the ground. Exhale, lower. Come on. Inhale, float up. You've got this. And just going to crunch over to the left side. Reach the right hand over, just like so. And then come back over, use the breath, and let's go to the other side. We're like, hey, come on over with the one hand, reach over. Oh, come on over to the other, right? Going with the breath, finding the flow. Come on, just do it, just be it, feel it, let it flow. Feel the back engage, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, go ahead and bring the hands to the chest, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the hips, press back towards child's pose. Quick moment here to reset, and I'm gonna float up right here to plank. That's right. That's right, come on, encourage yourself right now. What are you saying? What are you thinking? You can say it out loud right now, I got this. What's in me is greater than anything around me, right? I've got joy, I've got peace. You are a generator. Generate what it is, generate the control, generate the freedom, generate the grace right here. Push into the ground, create space, find the inhale. Come on, generate your enoughness, your fullness. You're fully capable. If you're shaking, that means it's working right now. If you need to reset, do so. That's what I'm talking about, Valerie. Come on, Lori, here it is. We're hanging out here in plank, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay for it to be hard, but we're showing up anyway. We're doing something about it, aren't you? Come on, give me a head nod. Like, yes, I'm doing something about it. Yes, I'm showing up. It doesn't have to be easy. Okay, lower the knees down. Good job. Inhale, rise. We're giving the hands a break. Thrust those hips forward. Fantastic. Let's do it again. Plant the hands down. Meet me back here in plank. That's right. Because we're going to come back here to check in on your attitude. If we come back here and you're like, not again, it's hard, we're going to do it again. Come on. Attitude adjustment right here. Life is good. All right, lower the knees down. Inhale, swing those hands high. Reach out through those fingertips. Thrust those hips forward. You should be saying, man, I got this all day. Encourage yourself. Plant the hands down. Come right back up into plank. Yeah, you might even notice it's getting a little bit easier, right? We're also balancing our effort with ease. We're not just pushing, going hard without rest. Are you pushing so hard in life right now where there's no room for rest? All right, lower the knees down. Inhale, send the hands high, reset. Come on, let's do it again. Exhale, plant the hands down, come right back here to plank. Yeah. Notice what shifts, notice how you're showing up. 10 more seconds, okay? 10 slow seconds. We're at 8. Whew, come on. That's it. Encourage yourself. Speak to yourself. Think to yourself. I think we're at 5. A little bit more. We're almost there. It's worth it for 2. Lift the hips a little bit higher. 1, take a child's pose because you deserve it. Reach those hands out, far out in front of you, lengthen through the spine. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you. How does it feel to know you're more than capable? That at any moment you get to take control, you get to choose how to reset? And here you get to be in every moment and every breath. Okay, inhale, rise up, roll forward. Let's go ahead and meet in the high plank. Why not? We've been planking all day, okay? As we press into the hands, engage the core, look back, see if you can see the cheeks. Look, oh yeah, we're toning up the cheeks, baby. Can you see? You're toning up the cheeks. That's what I'm talking about. Lift the hips really high like a mountain. Not quite down dog, but just going up really high. Good. We're gonna shift the weight, rock the heels over to the right side so the right heel comes down. Good. And we're gonna inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, swing those heels over to the left. Nice little twist. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Awesome. We're gonna press into the toes, bend the elbows, lower down gently here. You saw what we did there, right? Inhale, but did you feel what you did there? Lift the chest, the head up, tuck the toes. Good. Press back, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. We're going to take a walk to the top of our mat or in between the hands. And let's just shake it loose. Take a break from the hands. Can we just shake off the worry, shake off the stinking thinking, like just be like, man, I'm letting something go. What do you want to let go or release right now? Get out of here, man. The comment somebody said, the thought that keeps showing up, just shake it off, wash it off. Today's a new day because you've got a new breath, and this is your life you get to create. All right, toes at the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, swing the hands high. Exhale, plant the hands down, fold. Walk or jump the feet back, meet me here in plank. We're gonna step it up a little bit right now, okay? Say yes, I can't wait to step it up, right? Because the more we step it up, we get to step into greatness. Lift the hips high. When we inhale, exhale, send the heels over to the right. Boom. Inhale, come back up to center, lift those hips high. Let's take it over to the left. Boom, right? Inhale, come back up to center. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows. I want 90 degrees right here in those elbows, right? Yeah. Squeeze it with the ribs to the elbows, elbows to the ribs, and then lower down, upward facing dog. Taking life. Good. Tuck the toes. Press back up into plank. Press up into plank. That's it. Lift the hips high in the inhale. Send the heels over to the right. Yogi's choice. Maybe send the left hand high. And again, you can always modify. I know you don't need me to tell you this, but life is full of modifications. I just want to remind you. If you need to modify, modify. Plant the left hand down. Go ahead and send the heels over to the left. How's your breath doing? Y'all breathing? Y'all living, so you better be. Again, modify however you need to. Good. Plant the hands down. Go ahead and bend the elbows, shift the weight forward, lower down 3 inches off the ground. Come on. Roll those shoulders back. Upward facing dog. Gonna tuck the toes. Press into those hands, engage the core. Push back. Child's downward facing dog. Trying to think, move, and breathe at the same time. It's all possible. Bend the knees, send the gaze forward. And just begin to walk those feet in between the hands as you fold. Ragdoll it out. Sway side to side. Own how you're feeling. Inhale, swing the hands high, all the way up, and bring the hands together, heart center. If you haven't done so already, hone into your intention. Notice what has shifted. Feel the breath, your power, your source. All right. Awesome. Inhale, swing the hands high. Let's tickle the sky. We're going to allow our fingers, our hands to be like raindrops. We're going to rain down peace right here as we fold down. And we're going to inhale. We're going to shine on up with the sun. Swing the hands high on the inhale. Awesome. Let's rain down some joy here right now. Right onto your life. And we're going to inhale, shine some sun on it right now. Good. Let's rain down on our finances, on our relationships, on all the things around us. And inhale, rise. Let's shine some light on it. Good. Go ahead and rain down one more time. Plant the hands down. Step the feet back. Meet me here in plank. Man, planking never felt so good. You can't plank too much. You can't breathe too much. You can't, my gosh. Really roll those elbows underneath. A few more breaths here, okay? All right, lower the knees down onto the mat. Beautiful. We're going to cross our ankles, separate the knees a little bit wider, maybe to the edges of the mat. Push back. Send the hips back towards the ankles. Child's pose here. Walk the fingertips forward. Forehead to the ground as you continue to walk the hands up the mat, lengthen to the spine. Find a muscle, something that you can relax even more. And you can uncross the ankles here and just come into a complete release. Maybe it's the jaw, maybe it's the shoulders, maybe it's the pinky toe. What can you soften a little bit more right now? Is there any tension somewhere else in the glutes that you can just release? Maybe it's the belly. Maybe it's a thought. And just say, you know what? I release you. Because I know everything is working out. All right, walk the hands over towards the left side, creating like this backward C. And just push the right ribs out towards the right side, or like out towards that right thigh or that right knee or the edge of the mat. And we're just working to create curvature in that right side, coming from the pinky all the way down towards the hip. Inhaling, breathing into the right side of the body. And if it feels good on the exhale, maybe sinking that right shoulder down a little bit more. So maybe walking out that right hand. So as we stretch and we open up the spaces in between the ribs here, we're also expanding our ability to inhale and to contract in the exhale. So what that means is that's just more oxygen, more life, more energy, more peace, more joy, more whatever it is that you're breathing in. So a few more good breaths so that your body just begins to take in this new normal, this reset, the possibilities of your ability to breathe and to expand and contract. Good. All right. Walk those fingertips out. We're going to lengthen into the body. And we're going to go over to the other side. Feel the mat, feel the texture, feel all the things here that's supporting you. Find a good inhale. Exhale, find that C shape. Good. Pushing the left ribs out towards the left side a little bit more. Explore with the shape you get to create here. Being gentle, using the breath to create the space, not the body to force it. One breath at a time. You know, my friend, you are in control of the actions you take, and your actions influence your results. So although we can't always control the results that we get to take the action that creates the results. Breathe in a little bit more, walk the fingers out a little bit more, drop that left shoulder down a little bit more. And sometimes all we can do is just to take the right action and have hope that the results are going to come, as long as we just continue to show up and take the right action. All right, walk the hands forward in front of you. Like, what would happen if we just start to put our faith in how we are showing up, knowing that results will come? For all we can do is what we can do. Hands are out in front of you. Lower the chest down. Turn those elbows out and up at the sides. Okay. All right, bring your chin to the chest and slowly begin to rise, coming up here to seated. Roll the shoulders up, separate the hands wide, sigh it out. You are amazing. You should be repeating, that's right, I am amazing. Because Fidel told me so. Go ahead and bring the feet out from underneath you. And we're going to separate the feet wide. I'm going to embrace my ashy feet here. Sometimes it's okay to get a little distracted, but let me come back home to myself. You're welcome to do the same. We're going to inhale, bring the hands high. And we're going to exhale, we're going to fold right here down the middle. Come to the fingertips. And try to use the fingertips to pull the body forward. You're going to engage the core. Use the core to fold. Not so much the back. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's inhale. Come all the way up with the hands. Try to keep the hands by the ears. And using the hips, as you engage the core, fold from the hips. See how my back is kind of straight here? Right, we should kind of do the same. Use the core. And then bring the hands down. As you engage the core, trying here at the hips, it's okay to bend the knees. We're going to try to do our best because that's all we can do. You know, what if when we lay our head in our beds tonight, we can just say, no, I did the best that I could today. You're the best that you can right now in this moment. And know that that's enough. All right, inhale, come back up here. We're going to go ahead and bring that left foot in towards the thigh of the right leg. Just like so. You can use the left hand to push down a little bit just to feel, rock with it, what's going on. We're going to inhale, bring the hands high up overhead. And we're going to reach over towards the toes on the right side. Maybe you can tickle the toes. You can bend the knee. And we're just going to reach over, maybe grab the toes if you have that in your practice today. As you try to keep that left knee or that left hip down, just reach up and over with the left hand. Turn that right armpit upwards a little bit so that left shoulder opens up towards the sky. Man, this is a good one. 2, 1. All right, gently go ahead and come back up here to seated. Taking that breath, that light, and we're going to switch sides here. Right foot comes to left thigh. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, we're going to reach up and over, grab the left foot. Whatever you did on the right, try to aim to do it on the left, whether it's grabbing the toe or grabbing the side of the foot. We're going to twist up towards the sky. Good. Trying to keep that right hip or that right knee down as you reach a little bit more. Rainbow that right arm up and over. Breathe into the ribs, the body. Nice. 2, 1. Inhale. Come all the way back up to seated. This time, bottoms of the feet are going to come together to touch. Take those hands, grab the outsides of the feet, and just wobble and bring the hips closer towards the heel. Kind of giving a massage in the glutes here. Notice that, like just rocking forward. All right. With straight arms here, press the elbows into the thighs. Roll the shoulders back a little bit and pull your heart forward. Turn the head to the left, turn the head to the right. Notice any sensations in the back. You can move the head around. Beautiful. As we send the gaze forward, so arms are still kind of straight, right? We can feel the elbows pressing into the thighs. What we're going to do here, we've been doing this before. We're going to fold from the hips, and we're just going to bring the elbows in front of the shins or in front of the knees. So the elbows are in front of the body, right? I'll angle myself a little bit, rock myself so you can kind of see a little bit more what's going on. And then from here, we're going to inhale to prepare and lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, we're going to fold here. Lengthen using the core. You get to use the arms to pull the upper body down a little bit more. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, moving a little bit more deeply into the space. Breathing into the back, breathing into the hips. Come on. Use your breath. Take control of the moment. Take control of how you're going to respond. And then maybe the chin comes to the chest, feeling it a little bit more. Rounding through. Beautiful. All right, slowly rise. Kick the feet out in front of you. Walk it out, son. Oh my gosh, doesn't it feel good to feel a little more limber, a little bit more open with the body and the hips? All right, send those hips forward. Why don't we knee on our back? Knees are bent, bottoms, the feet are down. Let's just windshield washer these knees a little bit and just feel into our thighs and into our body. Feel the support of the ground. Know that you're supported. Okay. We're going to go ahead and send both feet into the air. We're going to take a nice, good, happy baby here. Pull the knees down to armpits or to the floor. That's maybe rocking on to the left side. Woo! Coming on to the right side. Woo! Lie yourself to tip over. Seriously, go ahead and lie yourself to tip over. Sometimes we feel the fear of falling or tipping or losing control. And see what happens when you just go ahead and allow yourself to tip. Rocking on that lower back, giving your lower back a little bit of a massage. All right, send the feet straight up into the air. And if you have a plow in your practice and you want to take one now, you can go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to press up to my heels. Hands go down the side body. And I'm just going to rock my hips up and over. Hands could come to lower back for support if that feels good. Or you can just stay on your back. Sometimes we have to give ourselves the support that we need. Sometimes we know what we need. And we just have to give it to ourselves. Okay. Begin to lower the hips down. If they were lifted, bend the knees, lower the feet. You ready? Inhale, send the hands high. On the exhale, we're going to lift the hips up, coming to this bridge here. Press into the feet, press into the heels. Good. Lift up to the chest a little bit more. Squeeze the glutes. You can lower the hands down if you like. Press the thighs up towards the sky. Breathe into the belly. Lift the hips up a little bit more. Squeeze the glutes. Gently lower. Inhale to prepare. Walk the feet closer in towards the bum. And on the exhale, step into the feet some more. Press up. Really press into the feet. Lift the thighs higher than you have before. Get a nice, good, juicy stretch taking place here. You can actually rock on the shoulders a little bit. And as an option, bring the hands underneath the body. You can grab the ankles. You can grab the wrists, or even the fingertips here. Or you can just rock your side to side. Lift the hips high. Maybe rock the shoulders closer towards the heels. Whatever you want to do here. Whatever you want to feel here, feel into it. Find your deepest expression. Inhale for 3, 2, whatever feels good. 1, gently lower the hips down. Feel the body begin to sigh. Extend the feet, rock the hips, rock the toes. Bring the feet out, the hands out, and rock until you come into stillness with the body. Finding stillness with the mind. Breathe into your heart. And be. Scan the body from the toes, the soles of the feet, to the ankles, the arch by the Achilles heel, that arch behind the knees, up the thighs. Relax the legs even more. All the way up the body, feel the arch of the lower back. Feel the space between the ribs, the front, side, back body expand and contract. Allow your stillness to be a symbolic expression, to be a beacon, to be a light that you breathe out. Being the peace in the eye of this crazy storm that we're in. Although you may feel the storm around you, know that it is not in you. You are in the storm. In a moment here, we're going to take in a big inhale and we're going to hold the breath, and then we're going to release the breath, and we're going to hold the breath, and we're going to take in the breath. You got it? All right, I gave you a heads up. So take out a big exhale, breathe out everything. Taking your biggest inhale, slowly but fully. And you're going to hold the breath at the top of the inhale, almost there. Take as much breath as you can. Once you feel like you've taken in enough breath, take in another sip. And hold. 2, 1, slowly release that breath. Full exhale, breathe out what was in you. Breathe out any old, still breath. Hold the breath here. Breathe it out a little bit more. Now flood yourself with life as you inhale. Reach your hands up overhead. Let out a nice sigh. Welcome home. Maybe turn over to a side of the body. Take it in. Breathe easy. Spin and work your way up to seated. Move the head around. Maybe sway the body around. Stirring up the greatness inside, going the opposite direction. Because that's what the storm and the crazy does. It's here to stir up your greatness. To bring out what's been inside of you. And to invite you to come home and be the peace, the eye, and the storm. So you come to center, stacking the shoulders over the hips, coming to the center. You being the center. Your body in the room that you're in the home that you're in, wherever you are in the world. Inhale, bring the hands high, up and over. And then bring the hands down right here in front of heart center. And if you want to transition and this with an Om with me, I'll invite you to join me. We're going to inhale and then we're going to breathe out the breath. We're going to take in a full inhale and then we're going to Om. As the universal sound of peace echoes in you, through you, and around you. Namaste, awesome. Welcome home. Return here often. Good job. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and allowing me to be your guide on our flow today. I hope you have stirred up exactly what you needed because you showed up. I so appreciate you and thank you for being here, signing up for class, watching this video. And so with that, may your transition into your day be abundantly beautiful and amazing. See you soon.